Hey Spartan fans, welcome to South Campus here at San Jose State, where we're talking with the men's and women's head coach and player of the cross country team at San Jose State. Brad Wick, we'll start with you with the men's side of things. And what are you looking for as the strength of this men's program this year?
Yeah, well, I think we finally have some upperclassmen and some people have some experience. So definitely in our top three, we have Josue Gonzalez, Jose Pina, and Ben Brannig as our leaders. And I think we're kind of a three-headed monster with those three, and I think those three can pretty much compete against any team's top three. Outside
of those three, who do you fill out the rest of the roster with some of the competitive players?
Absolutely. Well, we return Hurry, Zarashan, Craig Huff, and Raul Rodarte. And I think those three guys with a year more experience will be able to come in and close that gap even a little bit and give us a little bit of depth.
All right, I'm going to have you hand the mic over here to sophomore Jose Pina. And for you, coming out of high school to your freshman year last year, great freshman year for you, what was the biggest transition for you coming out of high school into college?
I would say the biggest transition would be, well, there's some with the training. I was low mileage in high school, like around 30 miles a week. And then coming to college, first year, I had to go up to like more than 60. And it was, I would say it was a fun transition. It was nice for me. The training was similar to high school training, the system, and my body just responded well to that. And in terms of competing and the competitions in high school, it's, we only run 3 miles, which that's our longest competition, and in college it's 8K. So that was a big transition as well, but I really enjoyed the transition.
Well, as a freshman last year, you mentioned the 8K, 5K, 14:31 last year for you. So what contributed to your success in the latter part of that year?
Oh, I feel like the coaching and just in general the team contributed to that success because we just have I feel like the system of coaching or training is very effective, and with having Ben and Josue, kind of I'm in their same range, so I feel like pushing me to go beyond what I usually go is what helped me.
And I think also probably qualifying for junior nationals has to help in your first year, maybe prepare you for seasons to come.
Yeah, because it was more like a championship race, so it was a very different experience, especially going at a slower pace for pretty much the whole race until the last lap. So, it's definitely gonna prepare me for like conference or hopefully make it to nationals for NCAA, and just competing with really top guys it's a good experience.
All right, we're going to hand it back to Brad here real quick and now talk the women's side. And I know you're excited about Jenny Sandoval coming in. Tell us about what kind of athlete she is and what kind of void she fills for this team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we were able to get Jenny Sandoval, who's a fantastic recruit. And we lost Jenny Beckingham due to graduation. And I think all they're very different athletes. Jenny Beckingham was more of a middle distance runner. So obviously on the track she was very strong and she was good in cross country, whereas Jenny Sandoval is a little bit more of a distance runner. So I think she'll be able to immediately fill kind of the void that we have losing Jenny Beckingham in cross country. They'll come right in, fill that void, maybe even be a little bit better in cross country, which is definitely what our team needs moving forward.
Now you're looking for a lot more out of the sophomores this year as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Last year we had three freshmen, Ashley, Jeanette, and Adeline, we call her Addie, in our top 5 last year. So we had 3 freshmen in the top 5 last year, and we're definitely looking for those 3 as they become sophomores. They're more acclimated to the training, as Jose kind of talked about, and I think they'll come in this year and be much more strong, much more of a strong presence on the team, and we definitely need that.
Now the twist at the start of this year, you start at USF, which you've done in the past, but then there's a month off. and then you go back to back to back, 3 weeks in a row and 3 meets. So what's the challenge there in having a month off? And maybe it's not a challenge. Maybe you can just get the team ready for those 3 with that month off. But that dynamic at the beginning of the season kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but I think it's to our advantage. Fresno State had a coaching change, so the meet that they hosted is no longer there for this year, and so we kind of have a little bit of a break in the racing.
Right.
And so 4 weeks of training though, 4-week training block after our first competition is actually really nice. You know, we can really get to work, get some stuff done, and then when we come out at the Stanford Invite October 1st, we're able to see where we're at. We'll kind of train through a little bit of the second San Francisco meet, which is normally kind of not on the schedule, but we need to get it in because we need to get so many competitions in, and then obviously see where we're at the Bronco Invite in Santa Clara 2 weeks before conference.
All right, that's the sophomore, Jose Pina, and the head coach of the women's and men's cross-country team, Brad Wick. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck in the season coming up.
Thanks.
All right, you can follow them at sjsuspartans.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.